My imaginary friend James Grider is pissed off that police can use thermal imaging cameras to find people in daylight or at night.
James Grider said, "If we can't even have the night to ourselves, what else remains? Even if it means destroying this fucking country, we should battle to keep the night to ourselves and keep the police from taking away the concealment it offers us with their fucking technology."
James's twin sister Carmela said, "What are you talking about now?"
Police helicopters should not have thermal imaging cameras, James said. It creates an unbalanced playing field. For thousands of years, the night and the forest belonged to people like me. You could always rely that in the darkness it will be difficult for others to see you. That in the forest you will be so concealed by vegetation you can't be found. We can't let police take this away from us. They want to use technology to take everything away from us, everything nature has given people like us. Let's say you are a fugitive from the law or a prison escapee. Many people are well justified to escape from prison, since there are so many laws that should not be followed, and society loves its witch hunts to put people away too much. Technology is being used to compensate for human senses that lack in certain departments, like night vision. So the police get to have eyes like wolves in the dark, while a poor prison escapee doesn't. Or let's say you got kids that need to run away from home and hide out in the forest. They shouldn't have to worry about a helicopter searching for them through the trees with thermal imaging. Whether in daytime or nighttime, you can be seen through the leaves with that stuff. If the pilot or the spotter can't see you with their naked eye, too bad for them. I mean, they already got the advantage of being in a fucking aircraft, looking up from above. What the fuck do they need thermal imaging for on top of that? How fucking unfair can the world get?
Carmela said, "Well, it's not really a game to capture a dangerous escaped convict to worry about making a level playing field for him."
"Yeah, oh, that's wonderful," James said. "Yeah, every convict is so dangerous. What if it's a 25-year-old female teacher who has sex with my 15-year-old self? What if that convict is me, because I lost control of my mind because of mental illness and threatened to kill the governor? What if that convict is you, after you lied to a park ranger that you threw a piece of litter on the ground and was arrested for lying to a federal officer? Don't be a close-minded cunt. Not every convict is a bad guy. And like I said, what if you're just a kid who wants to run away from home into the woods? Police are going to be outfitted like Terminators very soon, while the rest of us won't even have the woods left to hide in. They're gonna take nighttime away from us with thermal imaging. They're gonna take the woods away from us with thermal imaging."
"So what can be done about it?" Carmela said.
"Everyone should buy laser pointers and flash police helicopters with them and burn the retinas of the pilots," James said. "That'll teach them to fly with thermal imaging cameras. We need to have rebels hiding out in national parks, communist rebels and drug cartel rebels, just like in Colombia. The government so hates people's ability to hide in a forest, to hide in the dark, that they were trying to kill the entire jungle with the Agent Orange toxin in Vietnam so they could destroy good people like the Viet Cong."
I think James Grider is right. We need to take back our ability to hide in the forests from the police. If they want to fly aircraft searching for where the rebels in United States are hiding in Yellowstone Park, they need to be forced to use their own eyes. Just their own eyes. Unless you're a lost hiker who wants to be found, but if you don't want to be found, being able to hide from the government in the forest is your birthright that technology shouldn't take away.
James said, What if a pig is patrolling a dirt road during a moonless night, and you want to throw a stone through the window of his cruiser out of the trees as he's passing by, and then run away real quick? Why would you want a cop that will come out wearing a Google Glass type monocle that projects a thermal imaging display on where they can see your body heat as you're disappearing into the trees, and then they can give effective chase? So you're upset that cops are using technology like this, okay? You dwell on it, you obsess on it, and then you try to fight back by punishing the cop by throwing a rock at him through the window of his cruiser as he's patrolling through the woods, and then escape into the trees, but he chases you down because he has thermal imaging. No, the rock thrower needs to be able to win. Imagine you're obsessed with vandalizing something because the world is unfair, and you're using the cover of darkness to do it. But the pigs can still run you down because they can use thermal imaging to see in the dark.